Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Welcome to I'm doing this for a grade. So today, for this authentic YouTube channel, I'm gonna be going over why Victorious sucks and why Big Time Rush is so much better. So recently, Victorious was put on Netflix, and I guess a long time ago, Big Time Rush was put on Hulu, and I have both. So we're going to be reviewing them. And you know what? I got a lot to say, so let's get into it. So, obviously, both groups are of musical, people. Victorious being they go to a fine arts school and they sing all the time, versus Big Time Rush being they move to Hollywood and become super famous. So, the one thing I think is better in Victorious is the songs. Just because they rock harder and they just like go harder. But Big Time Rush goes pretty hard too. Like their song Paralyzed, as Lucy said, Big Time Rush rocks. And they do. And their songs are pretty great. As my boyfriend says, they schlaps or whatever he says. I don't really know what it is. I don't really care, but that's what's up. Anyways, moving on to that, because we're not going to compliment Victorious too much in this video. We're going to move on to plot. Victorious's plot sucks. They're just all kind of like, except for like the movies or like the 2-part specials, they're all just kind of like little things, and they're just like little small skits, and there's no consequences for any of their actions. And there definitely should be, but there's not. Meanwhile, Big Time Rush, theirs are great. Theirs are also skit based, but they're really not supposed to last like outside of like the 30 minutes that they go on for. And they're all supposed to be like little short 1-day things. And that's what's up. Now we're going to talk about the people, and this is when it gets real. So, on Victorious, every girl in the show sucks. I'm not even joking, they all suck, they're all horrible. We're going to start with Jade. Jade is supposed to be a bad person, she's not supposed to be a good person, but she's just really toxic, you know? And it's just like, we don't need those vibes. Like, if someone were to vibe check Jade, just, Anyways, Tori, we're all like, she's bland, she's a bad person, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Who cares? She's not any better than any of the other characters. Like, all of the girls seriously suck. Like, Tori is supposed to be sweet and nice, and you're all blaming her. You're like, there's no, like, coming of, like, heart moment. Like, there's no part where you're like, oh, Victoria. Like, But she's supposed to be nice. So her base level is already Jade, like, sweet level. And, like, Kat's sweet level is just like, oh, she wasn't stupid. And also, talking about Kat, she's so stupid. Like, I know that was her whole thing, but, like, oh my god, she's not even just, like, stupid. She's, like, stupid annoying. Like, when I was 9, I was like, she's so stupid. That's so funny. I should take this out. Oh. Being older sucks. Also, that was gross. Anyways, when I was 9, I was like, she's so stupid, so funny. No one's that stupid. And Jade, she was all mean. And I was like, she just beat you up. That's so funny, But, like, now I'm older, and I realize I would just, like, get so sick of you two. Why are you popular? Because they're so popular in school. And it's like, why? Like, if those people were in my school, I wouldn't like either of them. Like, I don't like people like that. I don't like popular people already. But that's whatever, And now we're going to talk about the people of Big Time Rush, because they are so much better. They're all sweet and nice and cute, and, like, Kendall is so nice, and Logan is smart, but he's sweet too. And I meant to say this before, but Kendall, he was a leader of the group. There was, like, Tori was the leader of like, the Victorious group, and they got nothing done. And who else? There's James, and he doesn't do, like, much, but he's there for comedic relief, just like Carlos. But Carlos was the sweetest thing. Like in the episode where Gustavo was like, oh, here's this girl, break up with him. Like, you know, break Carlos's heart. Carlos was so sweet to her. Like, you can't just not love that. Like, she whole farted and then he was like, oh, my bad, guys, that was all me. I'll buy you more shoes, I'll get you more fruit water. Like, he was all there for that girl. And you know what, that leads us into our next topic. Romances. So if we're gonna talk, okay, if my computer could work, because they don't want to work, you know, where is it? Okay, I guess whatever. So anyways, so the romances in Victorious were all bad. Every single one of them. I know everyone's like, yes, Beck and Jade, oh, they're such a cute couple. They're not. They are not. They're such a bad couple. They're so toxic. Like, Beck is this good person, this genuinely good person, because most of the boys in Victorious are actually good people. Like, Andre and Beck are good people. And then, I mean, there's Robbie. And I guess he's okay. But it's like, he sang a whole song about broken glass multiple times. But anyways, all of the romances are so trash. Like, Jade and Andre, like, oh, she's saying, like, these few song lyrics, and they're, like, all nice and like that. And I know that opened up Andre's heart, because, like, he's all in the music and that really spoke to him or whatever. But it's, like, that's so toxic. Like, not even joking. And then, like, Beck and Jade, they went on for too long. They lasted for a while. They broke up. And then they got back together. And then they lasted. And then they broke up again. And then they got back together again when they should never have gotten back together. Because, yet again, Jade does nothing nice for him. Like, the first time they break up, she hurts his dad. And he's like, oh, no worries, baby. I still love you. Like, why? What has she done for you? She just bosses you around and is mean. And I know she sings a whole song about it. And she's like, I push you, and then you push me back harder. And she goes, I'm not going to say it because I don't sing. But anyways, she sings that, and it's just like, I get that he's, like, good in that kind of sense, but they're not good together. She needs someone who will calm her the frick down, and I know he can, like, do that, but he doesn't calm her down. She's still bossy and rude and toxic. And also, Kat and Robbie, they need to either get together or not, because, like, that was just getting annoying, because it was, like, Kat would just, like, push him away, like, whenever, like, she wanted him, he would be there for her, but if she didn't want him, then he could just go live off on the trash can, like, you know? There's that. But meanwhile, in Big Time Rush, the relationships are so cute. Like, okay, I get Camille and Logan were on again, off again, but they were on again, off again cute. Like, you know, it was good. And then there was Kendall and Joe, who were an amazing couple, and they only broke up because Joe had to go get a role in New Zealand. And you can't be telling me, well, she should have just, like, stayed in LA. No! That was, like, a big role for him. Like, her. She had to go get that. Like, you're not just gonna tell someone that they can't go get, like, this big movie deal because I love you, don't leave me. There's the saying, if you love them, let them go, and if they come back, then they love you. And she comes back because they love each other. And, okay, I understand that Kendall and Lucy, they were cute, right? But they weren't, like, that cute. Like, Kendall had every right to dump Lucy to get with Joe because they were the OG. They were so cute. Like, don't even try to compare Kendall and Lucy to Kendall and Joe. Like, they deserve each other. They're so cute. Like, they're so cute. That's all I have to say. And also, I already talked about this, you know, Carlos being the sweetest boy in the world. Like, he was so cute. Who else? Okay, and then there's James, and James just was like, he tried to get with girls. But like it was a show for, like, kids, and they kind of have to have someone like that. But there was that. Also with Beck and Jade, sorry, this just occurred to me. You know, when a girl would flirt with him, he wouldn't really kind of stop it. He would, like, kind of stop it, but he wouldn't really stop it. You know, and that's just not the way you do it, man. Like, Beck was hot, and I just can't, like, tell you no to that. But he could stop it more. But that's whatever. Also, we're gonna talk about funny. Victorious was kind of funny, but like it was mostly Andre just saying things, like, you know, and them continuously saying chiz, and it was just like, yeah. But Big Time Rush was pretty freaking funny, man. Like, they do random things and they do the thing where like pop up all the time, which is great, and they're pretty funny. Like, I like the way they do things. It was great. Yeah. Okay, and now we're gonna talk about friendships. And I've kind of there's a bug. I hate you. I hate you. I think I got it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Come here. You're on the wall, and now you're dead. So anyways, I was talking about friendships, and I've kind of already talked about this, but we're gonna talk about it more because now we're in the category of friendships. So and Victorious, none of them should have been friends. Like, the only reason Tori and Andre were friends was because of Trina, so I kind of get why they were friends, but none of them really should have been friends. None of their personalities really clicked together. Like, Jade likes nobody, so nobody should have been hanging out with Jade, you know? And I already established that Beck and Jade shouldn't have been together. Maybe Andre and Beck, Andre and Beck, if I could speak English, Andre and Beck, they could have been friends, but they're also in two totally different departments of, like, Hollywood arts, so, like, you don't see any dancers hanging out with them. You don't see any artists really hanging out with them. And then nobody really likes Kat. Like, if you rewatch the show, nobody really likes Kat. They're kind of just like, okay, go over there, go do something else. Like, don't talk to us. Like, you're stupid. Like, they do that, and it's, like, rude. So nobody should have really been friends with Kat. And Robbie, nobody likes Robbie. None of them like Robbie. So they shouldn't have been there. Also, Robbie should never have had a puppet. Someone should really have just, like, taken that away from him. And I know they tried to do that, and then it was Tori who brought him back, but, like, that's Tori being stupid. You know? So there's that. And then who else? Okay, and then, like, who am I missing? I think that's everybody. Yeah. So none of them should have been friends. But then we have Big Time Rush, and they were all great friends. Like, they all met when they were little, and they played hockey together, and then they grew up, and then they became singers, and their friendship was beautiful, and they should have been friends. You saw the chemistry. They were friends off set, probably. And Lucy and Camille, they were good with the characters, and Jo, she was good with Kendall, and, like, Camille and Jo should have been friends. Like, it was a thing. Everyone should have been friends. Okay. So there's that. And now we're going to talk about the parents. And so parents isn't something that children's TV shows are really too concerned with. My ears are ugly. Okay, so anyways, parents aren't something that TV shows are really concerned with, but let's get into it anyways. So Victorious, you only see Tori's parents, really, except for in that one episode where you see Beck's dad for like 3 seconds and his silhouette for a little while. But anyways, also, if you hear a beeping, that's the washer that I need to go get, but I'm just not doing it right now because I'm filming. Anyways, so you only really see Tori's parents, and it's not like they're good parents, because also, you see in one episode, Tori's mom is texting one of her dad's work friends, and they're texting, you know? And then, you know, Tori's dad just isn't there that much either. And they don't really do anything to, like, stop them from doing stupid stuff. Also, Big Time Rush. Kendall's mother is amazing. She's sweet and she's nice and she, like, tries to let them do whatever, but she stops them from being total idiots, in which they deserve that, because boys can be really stupid. Yeah. So, also, you see all of their parents at one point in the show. Like, in that episode for Mother's Day, you see all of their moms come together, showing that they all have parents, and they all care about their kids. Also, we're going to talk about offset drama. We all know about the feud in Victorious between Ariana and Victoria. And if I could, I would go into a whole other thing about why I hate Ariana, whatever her name is, Ariana Grande. She is horrible. She's a bad person. She doesn't care about her fans. She's not even that talented. She copied Sound of Music, and nobody seems to hair. You're all like, oh, the music video is so good. Seven Rings is not a good song. Also, her song, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, that is a bad song. Imagine if some other girl came up to your, boyfriend and was like, yo, break up with her, I'm bored. Like, leave everyone alone. You are a bad person. As I saw on this one tweet or whatever, it was like every time a girl breaks up with her boyfriend or someone breaks up, Ariana gets stronger. Yeah, because it's her fault. She's a bad person. I don't like her. Nobody looks like that. Her hair is so fake. Like, her spray tan and her hair are just as fake as her personality. Like, I get it. She's been through things. We all have. And I know it was that shooting and everything, and I haven't been through that or whatever. But it's like, nobody looks like that. Nobody in their right mind looks like that. All of this is real. And you can tell. Yeah. Nobody looks like that. My tan is real. I don't look like someone put some Nesquik on my skin and like rubbed it in badly. No. But anyways, Big Time Rush. You don't really see that they have anything going on outside of set because they are unproblematic and they are great. So yeah, that's my video on why Victorious actually sucks and Big Time Rush deserves the credit because they're unproblematic. They are great singers. They had amazing relationships with each other. Overall, 10 out of 10 show. Like, it was pretty freaking amazing. If I were gonna request a show for you to watch, it would be Big Time Rush because it's pretty great. So don't go spend your time watching Victorious all over again and go watch Big Time Rush because it's better.